Yeah, just for 1 second. I'm gonna be right up there. Okay. That's all we ask, not contradict. Sick and the corporate all labor. Take the laws, make
Oh, hi. You're in it.
We were just talking about you. I hope
And she said, hi, it's Vanessa. Yeah.
but I don't smell anymore. You?
No.
I need a sewer.
Wait, yeah. Wait. Which one is this? This is, yeah. I like this song.
Some goes that work forces. Drama street that crosses. This was a song when I was a teenager, so all the old people know it.
Well, I know it too.
Some of those that work forces are the same that walk crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that walk crosses. Some of those that work forces are the same that walk crosses.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. we prepare for our speakers? Are you guys ready to make some noise? All right. Turning it over to
I
Ann.
don't know. I didn't get it.
All right, everybody. We came here to assemble together. So let
That's
me see
weird.
you assemble together. Move in, stand with your neighbor.
I didn't do anything.
Yes, welcome, welcome. Can I hear some noise if this is your first protest? Welcome to the resistance.
Everybody's in the way now.
Can I hear some
Even
noise
Aunt
if
Sam.
you've been to
I know.
a few of these since, I don't know, mid-January?
I'll keep moving people if you tell me.
Keep growing, and let me hear if you are a seasoned
everybody's
protester.
good.
You've been
Okay,
doing this
for now.
a long time.
If you want to move up, you can.
Yes! I love this. So we are going to learn a few chants that we are going to go back and forth with so that we do not exhaust ourselves, because we're going to be making our voices heard for a few hours here today. So we're going to start with an easy one. When I say, show me what democracy looks like, this is what democracy looks like. So let's try that again. Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Yes, now let's have over here from this line. You say, show me what democracy looks like. You guys respond. Ready? Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Yes, yes, thank you. All right, let's try one more. This is another classic. Stand up, fight back. So we'll start this way. Ready? Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back.
Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Awesome. That's exactly what we're here to do, right? There's many ways to stand up, not just physically, right? All right, and this one is my favorite for today. This is the people united. We cannot be divided. 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 Because when they try to divide us, what happens? We kill them. Well, no. This is what happens. What we're seeing now. This is what happens. So we will not be divided. All right, Lauren, are we almost ready to kick this thing off? Yes.
Okay, if you are a person that is hard of hearing at all, we do have a ASL interpreter over on this side, so make sure you make your way that way. We want to be inclusive. It's really nice to see everybody. When the national call to mobilize on April 5th came out, Indivisible of Greater Grand Rapids knew that we had a chance to unite West Michigan and push back against all the unacceptable behavior and choices that our current administration's providing. It's bad, right? Discussing what we wanted this protest in March to represent was almost too much. All the horrific cuts to necessary aid, dismantling of diversity, of equality, of inclusion. All of those policies are threats to Social Security, to Medicare, Medicaid, services and support our people need. How do we even go about tackling this? Well, our name, as you know, is indivisible. That means unable to be divided or separated. Thinking about that made things a little bit more clear. We needed to dig into our community, to our city, take care of our people, stand here together, indivisible across Grand Rapids. Take a look around. Yeah. So we rolled up our sleeves, we jumped in feet first. It took connecting with some incredible people with a lot of passion for Grand Rapids and the fierce desire to care for the people in it. We spent time getting to know them, the organizations that we work with, and the incredible knowledge that they have. So, all the voices that you're gonna hear today, they are doing the work. They have been doing the work. They are representing our most marginalized communities and demanding justice and equality for all. They are all united in building collective community together. And today they are here because we must join in that building for our city to survive this turmoil ahead. Grand Rapids, we must take care of our own. Look around. These are your neighbors. This is our community that we need to take care of. Now, when we look at what the hands-off moment stands for, I can't be up on this stage today without taking a moment. 3 years ago yesterday, a refugee from the Democratic Republic of Congo, a father, a son, a friend, say his name with me, Patrick Loyola, say it, Patrick Loyola. He was shot in the back of the head and killed by an officer of the Grand Rapids Police Department. Shame. 3 years his family has not had justice. 3 years his family has not had peace. Now is when we say collectively, hands off.
Hands off!
Hands off our refugees.
Hands off our refugees!
Hands off our black and brown neighbors.
Hands off our black and brown neighbors!
Hands off to our queer community and our transgender friends.
Hands off our queer community and our trans friends!
You all matter. Hands off our schools.
Hands off our schools!
Let our children have equitable education no matter what your socioeconomic status is. And finally, hands off our immigrants. ICE raids that are ripping children and families apart, silencing our college students using their freedom of speech. These are good, hard-working people. Hands off our immigrants.
Hands off our immigrants!
Hands off our Constitution.
Hands off our Constitution!
Thank you, Grand Rapids. It is my great honor to introduce our first speaker, Nancy Morales, Kent County Commissioner, District 20.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? I must say, I love the energy in this crowd. I love that seeing all these hands-off signs. And I think seeing how many things we want the government to get their hands off, like the bad government, just really makes me realize how much we have to protect. I see here free speech, women's bodies, our allies, LGBTQ, all of that. But today I'm here to talk to you specifically about some of the challenges my district is facing. I'm the county commissioner for District 20, which is the northern half of Wyoming, including like Southwest Grand Rapids, or Roosevelt Park neighborhood. And I have a lot of immigrant neighbors. And they're important to me because I am a child of immigrants myself. My parents came over when I was really young. And I'm also here to just do a little bit of myth busting. So we know what the administration says, right? They say that our undocumented immigrants are moochers, that they're freeloaders and all this stuff, right? Boo! But some things that we do know is that immigrants actually pay, in 2022 alone, immigrants paid $96.7 billion in taxes. Is that nothing? Is that mooching? I don't think so. So, when they say that immigrants don't pay taxes, we know they do. And what was this country founded on? No taxation without representation? Make it make sense, right? So, not only that, but a third of those $96.7 billion are used for programs that immigrants are barred from using. So again, just like a lot of, there's a double standard there, am I right? So let's challenge that. Again, no human being is illegal. Like, I'm from California. In California, we say, I didn't jump the border jumped me. So, so what are some things we can do? Watch out for your neighbors, spread the word. I know there's a lot of rapid response groups out here to get involved. Know who your neighbors are. Know to check in on them. Know to make sure that if you see some sketchy cop or ice truck out front, go, stand outside, stare at them, make them uncomfortable. But show some alliance, show some solidarity. Sorry for my voice, I'm getting over a cold, so thank you all for your patience. But again, hands off our neighbors, right? While I'm here. Can I get a shout out for a pump for the people? That's all for you, baby. Cool. Thank you, everybody. Keep up the good work. It's great to see you all.
Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you. Okay, next coming to the stage is Tom Burke. He is the union president for West Michigan Stage Hands Union IATSE Local 26.
Thank you. I'm with the Stagehands Union, and we unite all the workers that do the theaters, the arena, the music, corporate events, and we represent everybody equally. Black people, Latino people, women, we fight for trans rights on the job. We're for everybody. Let's do some chants. When I say when unions are under attack, you say stand up, fight back.
Yes.
What do we do when unions are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when unions are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when immigrants are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when trans kids are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when federal workers are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when veterans are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
What do we do when reproductive rights are under attack?
Stand up, fight back.
Stand up!
Fight back.
Stand up!
Fight back.
Stand up!
Fight back.
All right, we're out here today. We're out here united to oppose Trump and his little Nazi sidekick, Elon Musk. We're not having it. We're not taking it. Trump has launched a nonstop assault on the labor movement. He's out there attacking workers' rights every day. He's working overtime to do it. He's trying to privatize the post office. The 4 postal unions workers aren't going to allow that to happen, and neither are we. He's already gone after the union contract for the TSA workers at the airports. Now he's going after 700,000 federal workers in the biggest attack on collective bargaining and union rights in the history of this country. He's doing it by claiming national security. He's not going to save any money, and he's not going to make the country any safer. He's just going to make it worse for all the working people in this country, and that's his goal. He wants the billionaires and the millionaires and that class of people to have all the say and no democracy for the rest of us, but we're going to shut him down. We're going to get Trump out. Get Trump out. Get Trump out. Get Trump out. Get Trump out.
Get Trump out. Get Trump out. Get Trump out.
So something like this happened in 2011 in Wisconsin under Act 10, where they banned the teachers union and public sector unions from having rights and having unions. But like us today, thousands of people rallied and occupied that state capitol to shut that down. The Republicans still got rid of their bargaining rights there, and about 80% of union workers lost their representation at that time. And you'll remember that Governor Snyder, Rick Snyder, the guy who poisoned the children in Flint and got away with it, no jail time for the rich people. He should have been put in prison. He tried to do the same here with right to work, but we struggled and we fought and we reversed right to work and we brought back prevailing wages for workers on contracts. If we fight, we can win, but we have to be organized. and you have to be organized. You have to get in the streets. You have to organize your workplaces and bring back unions like the Teamsters just did in Detroit for over 10,000 nurses and other healthcare workers. When they arrest our immigrant activists and immigrant leaders of our unions, you have to respond and show up. They're already doing that in the state of Washington. We need fighting unions like Sarah Nelson of the Association of Flight Attendants. We need fighting unions like Sean Fain of the UAW who went on strike and won. We need fighting unions like my union, the Stagehands here in Michigan. We need to show up and fight and win. We can get better contracts and we can join you all to defeat Trump. There's no more get along, go along unions. They're gonna disappear us if we allow it. We need to fight back. We need to unite for everyone who's affected and hurt by Trump's agenda, whether it's black people, trans workers, Latino workers, all across the board. We can defeat Trump and the Republican agenda. We have to do it by getting out here and organizing and protesting. I want to invite you all to a May Day rally on May 3rd at 10 a.m. Saturday, May 3rd at 10 a.m. International Workers' Day rally. We'll be at the Spirit of Solidarity Monument across from the Grand Rapids Public Museum. So get out there with us. We're going to have thousands of people at this rally. May 3rd, 10 a.m. We're going to end by saying we can beat Trump and the reactionary Republicans. Solidarity! Solidarity! This fist can beat that dumb fascist salute of Elon Musk every time. Raise your fist! Solidarity!
Thank you. Okay, so this next group that's coming up, who knows of Urban Core Collective? Yeah, so they have been doing the work specifically focused on the agency of historically marginalized communities. They organize, they advocate, they focus on work around education, justice, climate justice, and democracy. Please help me welcome to the stage Erica Van Dyke, who is their Education Justice Coordinator.
Hi, again, my name's Erica, and I serve on the Education Justice team at Urban Core Collective. You can learn more about us on our website or social media at Urban Core Collective. I'm not usually the one from UCC, or really from anywhere, that speaks in front of crowds like this. I definitely prefer to be behind the scenes. But we're in this moment, right, where we're all asking ourselves how we can show up, how we can stand up for the things that we care about, for the people that we care about in community. UCC has joined a statewide coalition called Michigan for the Many. It's a coalition focused on the idea that Michigan belongs to all of us, not just a wealthy few. It's a theme we're all here supporting, right? We're here saying hands off. Hands off our public schools, hands off Medicaid, hands off our neighbors who are undocumented, hands off our queer and trans siblings, hands off our rivers and lakes. But I hope we're not just here to talk. I hope that you all came here looking for opportunities to get connected and take action. Michigan for the Many is leading folks across the state in 3 ballot initiatives over the next 6 to 8 months. If you aren't super familiar with ballot initiatives, they're a way to take issues directly to the people, a way to go around the state legislature and ask voters to sign on and say, yes, this is how we want our community to work. We don't want to be run by corporations or by billionaires. We want communities that take care of everyone, regardless of the amount of money they have or the zip code that they live in. We want public schools where students with disabilities, Black students, immigrant and refugee students, poor students, rural students, queer education. We want free and fair elections where a few folks with a lot of money don't have the power to determine the outcome. We want working class folks to have the ability to care for their family members when they're sick, to take time off when they give birth, to have the opportunity to grieve when they lose loved ones, all without fearing that they'll lose their job.
That's right. That's right.
In the coming weeks and months, you'll start seeing folks with those long clipboards, right? Stopping you and asking you if you think our public schools need more resources. If you think corporate cash should stay out of elections. If you believe folks should have guaranteed paid family leave.
Absolutely.
They're going to be working to be creating loving communities, humane communities, communities of care. If these are things that you care about too, then we invite you to join us. There's this quote that's been resonating with me lately from Joel Leon, our practice, to be as dedicated to the love and the joy as we are to the anger. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's felt anger recently. Grief too, fear sometimes. But today, we're inviting you to channel that anger into love. Love for our neighbors, for folks who are like us and who are different.
That's right.
The future we all deserve won't be handed to us. The future we all deserve won't be handed to us. We have to show up and do the work, particularly those of us with privilege, right alongside those folks who are more vulnerable under the current administration. We have to be as dedicated to the love and the joy as we are to the anger. UCC will be leading signature collection in Kent County for these ballot initiatives, and we won't be able to do it alone. We're seeking volunteer signature collectors, we're calling them justice captains, to help share this critical information throughout the county and ask folks to sign on. We'll need your help to reach our signature goal, which will support the statewide goal of 400,000 to 600,000 signatures to get these issues on the ballot in Michigan in 2026. So you can scan the QR code over here. Folks are wandering around with postcards. Grab one and sign up for a Justice Captain info session to learn more about how you can support this critical work. We are not powerless in this moment. We're everyday people, and we can use our collective power to make Michigan a more loving and equitable place for us all. I believe in us, in the power of us, and I hope you'll join us. Thank you.
Oh boy. Not again.
Oh, sorry, there we go. I heard we're having some sound issues. Fill in, get closer. Come where you can hear us. Come on in.
Meaning to fucking complain.
I have a question for you, Grand Rapids. Was our democracy built for billionaires?
No!
What about Trump loyalists?
No!
No, our democracy was built of the people. Not for the billionaires, not for the loyalists, of the people, for
The people!
by
The people!
not for the billionaires, not for the loyalists, of the people, for
The people! By the people!
not for the billionaires, not for the loyalists. In Abraham Lincoln's Gettysburg Address, that's where this quote comes from. He literally said, "This government of the people, by the people, for the people shall not perish from this earth."
The people! By the people!
Keep going. Nice. I love hearing the noise. Okay, so our next speaker is very involved in our community and was just recently in our last election for Grand Rapids Public Schools. Please put your hands together and help me welcome Eleanor Moreno to the stage to talk to us about how we're going to save our city. All right, folks, I always like starting off with an action. You know, we're out here. So I need you to look around you and meet someone new. You got 30 seconds to introduce yourself.
Hi. Nice to meet you. I'm Sam. That's my sister, Lisa. I'll have to introduce you. Nice to meet you. Are you from Grand Rapids? Okay, me too. I'm glad you're here today. Yes. We love it. I love it. Yes. That's right.
All right. Thank you for doing that. But I need you to keep doing that every day. I want you to go outside, out of your neighborhoods, and meet someone new. This is about relationships. Y'all are here today because you believe in liberation and sovereignty. You want to do good for all of us. So I need you to keep meeting new people.
That's right.
All right, so I stand before you today with deep gratitude and immense responsibility and unwavering clarity. I'm honored to serve as the first openly non-binary school board member. Visibility truly matters, and it matters not just for me, but it matters for every young person and family member who has ever questioned whether they belong. But identity alone is not enough. Titles aren't enough, statements aren't enough, our actions must match our beliefs. As a queer Black Latina person, as someone who moves through the world with multiple truths and identities, I have felt firsthand the weight of systems that were not built for us in mind.
Okay, I'll stay
Systems
here.
that for too often cause us harm while promising us inclusion. Under the current administration, we're witnessing and experiencing policies and decisions that ignore the complexities of one's humanness.
Boo!
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 Harm's been done and will continue to be done to our queer and trans communities, to Black and brown communities, to people with disabilities, and it must be named, not buried beneath bureaucracy or sanitized through silence.
That's right. Woo!
This moment isn't about representation, it's about transformation. The time for neutrality has passed, the time for safety and silence is over. Our youth are watching and our communities are mobilizing.
That's right. Woo!
So like I said in the beginning, keep showing up, keep meeting new people. Because if we say we believe in equity, we must act with courage.
That's right.
If we say we care, we must protect the most marginalized.
That's right.
If we say we're for all, then all must be at the center.
Yes.
Not just when it's convenient.
Yes. Yes. Woo!
So, not just when it's convenient, but also when it's uncomfortable, when it's
That's
hard.
right. Yes.
So, this is the beginning, and I'm here to work for all of you with clarity, with accountability, and with love for our youth and for the future together.
Thank you. Woo! Thank you.
So I said actions, matching our beliefs. And so with action, I really do believe that young people should have as much space, if not more space than me. So with that, I'm actually going to hand off some of my time for a young person.
Oh, yeah!
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, my name is Talia Rodriguez, and I'm a scholar at the Grand Rapids Public Museum High School.
Woo!
I'm not here just as a student or just as an advocate, but I'm here as someone who is directly impacted by what is happening in this country right now. I'm here for the people who can't be here today.
That's right. Good job. Good for you. Good for you.
Okay, clock that T.
Way to go.
We are living through a deep systemic crisis, not just of politics,
right.
but of principle.
That's right.
Our democracy is a barrier rather than a freedom. At this school, at my school, executive orders affect us directly due to people having a false perception of what tariffs, immigration, and what actually happens when you defund foreign aid or services.
That's right. Woo!
This illegal power grab is clawing at the resilience of our society. So we say, hands off.
Fight back!
Hands off our Social Security.
Hands off our Social Security!
Hands off our Medicare.
Hands off our Medicare!
And hands off our public lands, our schools, and our
Right.
futures.
Hands off our public lands, our schools, and our futures! like FAFSA, Medicare, foreign aid, etc., are being stripped away in the name of profit. This dignity and the stability of working people are under attack, making exploitation not the exception, but the everyday reality. At its core, these executive orders show who our leaders choose to value and who they're willing to leave behind. And
She's so good.
I'm a little nervous.
For a high school student. She's doing great. Are the kids good? Hey, Esther. Oh, they're behind the man in the red shirt. Oh, yeah, I see her.
While the rest of us are told to be quiet and to work harder to expect less. But we refuse to accept that. This isn't about partisan politics. It's about whether we believe in a society where everyone should count.
Yes!
And yes, we are facing
Oh,
a
is she
national
here?
crisis,
Okay.
but we are also
Doing all right?
the national
What'd you get to
One
eat?
rooted in justice, dignity, and real freedom for
Oh.
all of us. And
Good. Yeah.
we will not be silent or violent. To
That's
those
right.
who say, hands off our communities,
Hands
our
off!
rights, and hands off our futures.
That's
We
right.
have a legacy. I am a learner for life.
Good for you! Woo!
I'm gonna pass the microphone. But hands off!
Hands off!
Amazing speech.
Hi everyone. I just came here and I was like, oh yeah, I could do something. And so I'm gonna say a piece, a poem. I'm a local poet and also therapist and community organizer and a lot of different things. And before I do that though, I want to light some sweet grass just for the ambiance and for giving some fire to the ancestors.
They should have all kids go up there. Yeah, please do. Who's it by? Just send it to me later. Yeah. Did you see that? I can't see this. Let's see. Take the
Thank you. Miigwech. A breakup letter to the United States of America. We've been toxic for a while. From the beginning of our foundation, it's been war, turmoil, and disease. It's been lies and deceit. Attachment so disorganized, we're trauma bonded. I fell for your love bombing at the beginning. Your false hopes of an American dream, we all did. To the point of ignoring what it means, cries and screams covered in silence, the lost trail of tears flooding the oceans. Another Atlantis, another Titanic, your love sinking all battleships of hope. From railroads to cars and innovation, you promised me the world. Then gave genocide and civil war, divided us with bigotry, the great migration of our nation. How can you forget all of this devastation? As you continue to segregate and hate, redline and discriminate, then turn around and make bank on cultures, on natural disasters, on pain, all for gain, capitalism and colonial interests. It's been driving me insane. Babe, we've been separated for a while. We definitely need to talk, like really have a sit down as the abuse continues from deportations, exclusion acts, and concentration camps in real time, to banning books and queers. I'll never forget, but I have to forgive. Maybe right now, not right now. Because I can't keep living here and continue these cycles, the loop that you put us in order to to move forward, I need to release this pain, rebirth, and create a new world order. It doesn't have to be like this. We can reclaim our joy, reclaim our communities, regulate our nervous systems, again, remember what safety means. Resilience, restoration of our dreams. Man, you seduced me with liberty's torch, but it cast long shadows over stolen land. You pen freedom on paper while shackling bodies to the soil. I see you. In the ashes of Tulsa, in the smog of internment camps, in the bloodstains of stonewall bricks, you built walls instead of bridges, drew borders that divided families, but you can't bury us. We sprout in the cracks of your pavement, through Jim Crow laws and broken treaties, through bans on love and breathing. Let's take a collective breath. Now another. Pause. We reclaim. We reclaim black color dancing in the streets you redline. Queer love blooming under the weight of your glares. Latina voices rising above border walls. Asian brilliance building where you burn. Because we are more than your vines. We are the hands that built the railroads. The songs that shaped the freedom rides. The fists that raised the rainbow flags. We survived your asylums, your institutions, your witch hunts, your prisons. We made poetry of pain, painted murals of rebellion. You forgot our roots deeper than your factories. The two, their echoes grow louder in this land. Listen, we rise. Not in spite of you, but beyond you. Reclaiming joy is the ultimate resistance. Healing is the truest rebellion. I'm calling the ancestors. I'm calling the ancestors. The freedom fighters, the poets, the dreamers of today. Maybe all of you. I'm calling community. The circle that can't be broken. We remember and rewrite our history books. With truths you tried to erase. Reclaim our stories, our power, turning them into symphonies of resilience. This isn't a complete goodbye. It's a reimagining, a refusal to live in fear, an uprising, a revolution will make a love worth fighting for, without your chains. In the words of MLK, out of the mountain of despair, a stone of hope. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Because my liberation and our liberation is non-negotiable. And joy is our birthright.
That's right.
Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Hands up! Thank you, Grand Rapids.
Listen to the youth. They know they live this every day. They're kind of mitigating the worst years of your life, if any of you remember middle and high school, during all of this. Listen to the youth. Here's all our schools. Look at the education we're providing. So the next person that's going to come to our stage was not the original intended speaker, but I want to welcome Jesse from just a member of the Palestine Solidarity Group of Grand Rapids.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Jessica Blicta, and I thank all of you for coming out to fight for our rights. How many of you beautiful, amazing people were here for Women's International today? today. It starts off with a call, "End the U.S. war machine!
End 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 the U.S. war machine!"
So in Emerson's words, good morning, Grand Rapids! Today is the day to stand up and fight back!
Stand up, fight back!
We fight back against authoritarianism! We fight back against unlawful and undemocratic governments! But we cannot talk about the democracy in this country without talking about Palestine! The best and brightest scholars in this country are being silenced, detained, and interrogated, and deported for exercising their right to criticize their own government. Shame!
Shame!
Mahmoud Khalil, Rumaisa Oster, Babar Khan Suri, Yuncio Chang, Leka Cordia, Ranjani, Alarenza, Dr. Ashah, Alaway, Mahmoud Tal. We cannot say these names without also invoking the name of Palestine and the struggle against the military complex, warmongering, and United States imperialism. These brilliant scholars are being targeted because they have the dignity and integrity to write op-eds, attend protests, and lead actions for the struggle for Palestinian liberation.
That's right.
Their righteousness deserves our respect.
That's right.
Emerson Wolf deserves our respect. In their words, my name is Emerson. My pronouns are they, them, and I am the co-chair for Palestine Solidarity Grand Rapids. For the last year and a half, we, like the students who lead and empower us, have been agitating and mobilizing West Michigan for Palestinian liberation. We have seen thousands of people march in the streets, but the fight is far from over.
Right.
Over the past year, hundreds of thousands of us have become disillusioned with our elected officials. While we have witnessed a genocide live streamed on social media,
Right.
our representatives have lined their pockets with blood money from Israeli PACs
Shame!
and weapons manufacturers.
Shame!
Shame! Shame! Shame! Shame! They vote against our interests and then wonder why we refuse to vote for them. We will not let our representatives commit war crimes in our name. Last year, a Democratic U.S. government funded Israel to the tune of nearly $18 billion. Shame! 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 Grand Rapids alone sent $13.25 million to fund genocide. Shame! 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 While our friends and neighbors work multiple jobs and still struggle to feed their families or afford their insurance premiums, the U.S. government unconditionally funded Israel's relentless genocide of the Palestinian people with our hard tax dollars. Shame! 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 Our democracy is not broken. It was designed to function this way. The so-called United States democracy was founded on the genocide against indigenous people.
Oh my God.
The wealth of the billionaire class was created on the backs of black people who have been redlined and demonized into their own silent genocide. Shame! 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 This is the legacy of the United States. What we do here at home, we escalate and amplify abroad. The U.S. accounts for 40% of global military spending, more than the next 10 countries combined. There are at least 750 known military bases around the world. The DoD awarded $440 billion to private corporations in 2023, which members of Congress are legally allowed to own stocks in and profit from. Shame! 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 This tantamount to laundering your tax dollars into blood money.
Please check it. I haven't been looking at it, so I just wanted to see.
Imperialism and war profiteering go hand in hand. If we want to fix our democracy, we have to combat hyper-militarization, warmongering, and the billionaires who profit off our complacency and manufactured consent.
That's right!
When we stand for Palestine, we fight back against U.S. imperialism.
That's right!
We are doing this work here in Grand Rapids, and we invite you to join us. We will rally for Palestinian Land Day this Wednesday at 6 p.m. right here.
Oh, I'll come down.
We will also rally for Palestinian Prisoners Day Wednesday, April 16th at 6 p.m. right here as well. It is not too late to join the movement for true democracy and self-determination for all. It is time to stand up and fight back. Fight back! Fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back! I stand in solidarity with Emerson Wolf. Do you stand in solidarity with Emerson Wolf? When organizers rise are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! On behalf of Emerson Wolf, I say, free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine! Thank you.
This time we're not going to end the live stream. We'll just unplug it, put it on the selfie stick, and then
for
go.
Seacon Resource Center today. Let me hear it.
Woo!
Yeah, it's donations. That's awesome. Thank you. I spent some time with Seacon this last week learning about what they do, getting to visit their on-site facility, and it's really doing incredible work, and it's been doing incredible work for years and years and years. Yeah, but the young man I'm about to bring to the stage has only recently took over as the executive director, but it's been a part of his life and part of his journey, and he is doing excellent, excellent work to provide for the community in our city that needs it the
I saw
most.
it earlier.
Please, please put your hands together and welcome Pablo Garcia from Seacon Resource Center.
I saw
Hands up!
Hands up!
Hands up!
Hands up!
Thank you for coming. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to the organizers for this. And thank you guys for bringing food. Food is a human right.
That's right!
Did you know 1 in 4 children in Kent County go without every single day? Hands up!
Hands up!
Seacon Resource Center has existed for 54 years in the 49507. The 49507 is the same 49507 that has had high levels of lead, that has struggled with just with food insecurity. We're in a food desert, which means we don't have, our community doesn't have access to fresh food. Yeah, food.
Shame!
It's hard to sit here while people are struggling, and I'm grateful for all of you for showing up and for donating today. I guess I'll just like, no. If you guys want to do this, there's a table with the orange volunteers over there in the back. They have all the orange things, vests, so just FYI. The 49507, where Seacon is located, where it has been located, and where we have supported our community for 50 years, is heavily Latino. it is Latin, right? It's 51% Latin. And because of the current administration policies and the bringing back of ICE into the community, we have seen a 40%, yes, boo, we can boo. We have seen a 40% drop in our food pantry. Mind you, we serve 1,100 families a month. 1,100 families that have no other access to fresh food, to fresh produce, to those oranges or the eggs that we're paying $6 or not paying $6 for. These tariffs are only going to make that worse. This cuts to the USDA. Boo. Organizations like CCOM that depend on this money to do the work that we do won't be able to continue feeding our community the way that we do. CCOM is not a one and only organization. I'm here to also tell you that there are others. There are plenty of us that are working at the system level to make a difference in this community, in Grand Rapids, Kent County as a whole. And you can connect with your local neighborhood organization. Because when we fight together, we win! When we fight together, we win! When we fight together, we win! So let's win together! This is what democracy looks like!
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 Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mama. One thing that's very humble I did not mention is that it has an amazing program starting called Seeds of Promise. It's a $10 donation. Do you know what $10 is for us? A coffee. A half a lunch at this point, I guess. You can help immediate families in our community by donating $10. Go back to that table in the corner. The QR code is shared on all of our event pages. We'll continue to share it out. $10 makes a huge difference when it comes to 1,100 families a month in our community. So let's not forget that. Thank you. I'm really honored to invite our next two guests to the stage. What Papa was just talking about with what our community is going through, specifically the Latino and Hispanic community with ICE. It's been terrible, right? Hands off our citizens. Our brown and black people deserve it. About. Please put your hands together and welcome Narita Avila from Movimiento Cosecha GR and Jeff Smith from Rapid Response to ICE.
Let's go!
My name is Nerida. I am part of Movimiento Cosecha GR. Movimiento Cosecha is a non-violent resistance movement fighting for dignity and respect and permanent protection for all undocumented immigrants in the United States. Here in Grand Rapids, we are leading 3 active campaigns to support and defend our immigrant community. We are calling on Grand Rapids Public Schools to declare itself sanctuary district, so that no student is ever handed over to ICE. Our schools must be safe spaces where all the students, regardless of immigration status, feel protected and supported. Second, we are pushing the city of Grand Rapids to become a sanctuary city. We want city to implement clear and enforceable policies that protect our undocumented neighbors from ICE and prevent separations of our families.
That's right!
to make arrests for federal immigration violations or to detain individuals on civil immigration warrants. Policies restricting the police or other city workers from asking about immigration status. Policies prohibiting 287G agreements through which ICE deputies local law enforcement officers to enforce federal immigration law. Policies that prevent local governments from entering into a contract with the federal government to hold immigrants in detention. Policies to prevent establishing immigration detention centers in Grand Rapids. The third campaign is for the King County to pass similar policies that Kent County becomes a sanctuary county. As you may know, or if you don't know, I am here to tell you, immigrants, including undocumented immigrants, are not criminals. On the contrary, we are the backbone of many industries. We do the jobs no one else wants to do, working in agriculture, construction, hotels, restaurants, and other low-wage jobs. We labor long hours, often outdoors in the scorching summer heat or the freezing cold of winter. We contribute to our communities by bringing businesses, culture, and vitality. We pay taxes that help fund social programs. Programs that benefit USA citizens who are not eligible to receive those same benefits. Even when we have legal status, in other words, we put in the ingredients and the labor to make the pie, but we don't get a piece of the pie. You can stand with us. There are many ways to join the immigrant resistance. Advocate for our campaigns, call the school board, your city commissioners, and county officials. Urge them to declare our schools, our city, and our county as sanctuary spaces. Donate to our cause. I'll represent our flyers with a QR code and link where you can contribute. Join us for our upcoming strikes and boycotts around May Day, International Workers' Day. Day to uplift immigrant labor and show our collective power. May 1st, join the strike, don't go to work, join the boycott, don't shop, especially at bigger corporations like Walmart, Amazon, Target, and Coca-Cola. They march for us for immigrants' rights. Yes to papers for all. Yes to driver licenses in Michigan. Yes to sanitary spaces. March starts at 4 p.m. at Roberto Clemente Park. May 2nd, a strike and boycott again. At 4 p.m., join us for a cultural event at Seacom Research Center, 1545 Buchanan Avenue Southwest. Bring a dish to share. We'll have music, dance, and community celebration. May 3rd and 4th, keep the boycott going. Let's keep the corporations when it hurts and uplift the businesses that respect us. And finally, if you want to do even more, consider joining GR Rosa's response to us. That's right. My friend Jeff will speak next and share how you can get involved.
the people of Movimiento Cosecha are just nothing short of badasses. So give them another applause. As Dennis mentioned, as Pablo spoke before, the immigrant community is living under a lot of fear and stress these days. And no one should have to live that way. Nobody. So I'm asking you, I'm inviting you to get involved in GR Rapid Response work because we do what's called defensive work with Cosecha. We try to leverage our privilege as white folks, as people who have legal status, as people who are who have economic privilege, all those kinds of things. We try to leverage that on behalf of people who are at most risk right now. We need people who can provide transportation for folks just so they can go to the store to get food. So they can pick up their kids from school and not have to worry about ICE taking them or their children. We need people to show up to make sure that if folks have to go to see their doctor, to go to their pharmacy, or any other appointments, that they can get there and feel safe about it. So we have several trainings coming up that I'm inviting you to participate in. The first one will be on April 14th at 6 o'clock at Oakdale Park Church. And that's specifically a crowd safety training so that for May Day, when the immigrants are marching, we have as many people as possible there making sure that ICE will not take them. The second action is on April 17th, Thursday at 5:30. ICE has 3 offices, 3 in Grand Rapids. So we're going to meet at the 517 Ottawa Northwest office, which is just north of the 196 overpass. That's their main office where they deploy people in our community to take people. We're going to rally there at 5:30 on the 17th of April to talk about what's happening to the immigrant community in Grand Rapids, about wanting to get sanctuary status passed in the city, the county, and a GRPS. And we are going to be there to collectively, with other people across the state, denounce the newly purchased GEO group's prison in Baldwin, Michigan. Which is specifically so they can have another place for detaining immigrants. And the third training that I'm inviting you to is on Monday, the 21st of April. This will be held at CCOM from 6 to 8, and that's our general training. So if people want to get trained in how to do mutual aid work and do the direct intervention, because we have a hotline set up so we can mobilize people who want to training, so we can show up to prevent ICE from taking people from our community. We need you to come to those trainings. You know, Grand Rapids in West Michigan likes to consider itself to be a very religious community. As of right now, even though folks in the immigrant community are living in fear, we've been trying to get as many faith communities to adopt a sanctuary policy and to become sanctuaries themselves. And we have roughly 800 churches in Grand Rapids, and right now we have 0 churches who are willing to be a sanctuary. So I'm asking you, if you are part of a faith community, to talk to your pastor, to talk to your imam, to talk to your rabbis and say, look, we need to step up, declare ourselves a sanctuary, keep people safe, and send a message to the Trump administration that we will not live in fear of you. So it's really important. I love the energy, I love the numbers that are here. I wish this happened all the time for anything we ever did. But I think it's it's really important, again, to just recognize that we need to keep showing up for folks, particularly those who are the most vulnerable. Black and brown folks, trans, queer, immigrant communities. We need to show up for them, not just when these are affecting us, but when it affects those who are most vulnerable. So thank you.
Thank you so much. I just want us all to take a moment and recognize the difficulty that took for her to come on stage and share with all of us. She came just to share with us. Thank you. Do what you can to support. We are carrying out trainings regularly to come support, doing trainings to help protect against ICE, things to help us as a community protect those around us that need to be safe, that need to be protected. So please sign up and take care of those. Next to see, we are going to have a speaker from a really important group. So the Grand Rapids Alliance Against Racism and Political Repression is going to come to speak. Eduardo Montiel, please join us.
Hello, Grand Rapids! My name is Eduardo, and I am the co-chair of the Grand Rapids Alliance Against Racist and Political Repression. If you haven't checked out our table yet, I highly recommend you do so. It's way back there under that sea of people over there. So, anyway, I'd like to tell you about an upcoming rally we have April 27th, 3 p.m. in front of the Kent County Courthouse. So let me tell you a little bit about that. I remember 3 years ago working on a Monday at my old job. It was a routine day when towards the end of my shift, during my last break, I see Grand Rapids trending on social media. I click on a link and find news media, political commentators, and friends are all talking about Patrick Lyoya.
That's right.
See, Patrick was from a family of refugees. Him and his family had known hardships for a long time. It's similar to my family of immigrants who had left their own country to come here. Like me, he had hopes, he had dreams, and a lot of people loved him. He was a human being. I say was because his life was taken from him. At the age of 26, he was executed by a Grand Rapids police officer. His execution was captured on video and spread on television for the whole world to see. He was the same age I am now.
Wow. Terrible.
Grand Rapids rightly protested GRPD. Grand Rapids fought, and Grand Rapids made noise for Patrick. 3 years later, and there's still no justice! Christopher Scher, the man who stole his life, has yet to be convicted. The city of Grand Rapids has yet to make any changes in how policing is done. Shame! It's time for some serious changes in this city, in this nation. That's why you're all here now at this rally, for some changes. See, black and brown people already know that there's not going to be an outside force coming to save us. It's got to be us, the community, to do it ourselves. It is an absolute necessity. Grand Rapids is long overdue for systemic changes to its police department. For those of you who are still unsure at this moment about those changes, those who may not live under constant police terror like some of us do, I urge you to reflect on what I'm about to say. Remember back when we marched at the last International Women's Day rally? Who were the people protecting you? Even today, you notice a lot of people with these yellow vests.
Right?
Are these cops? No! These are our community members who have volunteered their time and their bodies to protect you. See, all while GRP sits on the sidelines and antagonizes our organizers who want to give you the space to have demonstrations for your First Amendment rights. Today, they arrested our friend Anderson Wolf, who is the lead safety. And this is all to prevent us from marching and having you express your freedom of rights to speech and all the other various rights that you have. Hands up! Hands up! So, GRPD has shown what side they're on. They're on the side of the Trump administration. They're on the side of corruption. This is what community control of the police is. This is what our organized demand is. Our organization's demand is that trusted community members be in charge of our safety through a democratic process. Something that this nation is lacking right now. It should be the people of the city who decide the budgets of officers, how law enforcement is enforced, who gets hired, who gets fired. It should be us. When it comes down to it, we're the ones keeping each other safe. Now let's make it official. Let's do it all for all the people of the city who have lost their lives at the hands of officers on power trips. Justice for Patrick! Justice for Patrick! Justice for Patrick!
Justice for Patrick!
Thank you, Grand Rapids.
All right, Grand Rapids, how you feeling? All right. When I say love, you say wins. My name is City Commissioner Marshall Kilgore. I am the first LGBTQ plus individual on the City Commission. I be a pretty well-known millionaire, so I know firsthand that you can fight back against money if you got the power of people. There's a lot going on right now. Certain folks really push hate. And when they push hate, they push it with conviction. We must push love and togetherness with that same conviction. So love what? Love what? Love what? I also want to share with you quickly one thing we've done as the City Commission. My colleague, City Commissioner Melinda Isasi, put in an amendment to our legislative agenda, so these are some of our values and some of the things we want to fight for in Lansing and DC. And she made an amendment, it almost passed unanimously, 6-1, where we said we will not accept, we will not go with anything unconstitutional from the federal government. We're doing listening sessions. We want to hear from you. And for the politicians who don't, vote their asses out or our job is to fight for you, and as your city commissioner, I represent the 3rd Ward, the most black ward, the most diverse ward in our city, and I will never stop fighting for you.
Michigan here in Grand Rapids, and I'm a long-term resident of West Michigan. I want to acknowledge all the incredible people and organizations who have spoken here today and who have shown up. All of our efforts are necessary, and I'm grateful to be here alongside each and every one of you. The ACLU is a nonpartisan, nonprofit civil rights organization, and we've been around for over 100 years. The ACLU of Michigan has offices in Detroit, Lansing, and Grand Rapids, and we are here for everyone in our state. No matter who you are, how much money you have, who you love, your legal status, where you live, and what religion you practice, we are here to protect your rights and your freedoms. We have a table here in the back with information and resources. We have information about the Communities Not Cages protest coming up on April 17 that Jeff spoke about. You can find it on the table. We'd love to connect with you here locally, in the city, in the county, and you can visit our website for additional information. While we know the attacks on our rights by the Trump administration are relentless, so is the ACLU. We are fighting back every day. We have filed more than a dozen legal actions to protect immigrants, transgender folks, free speech, due process, and more. And we are seeing success in the courts. But our work isn't just in the courts. There are 54 affiliates across the country, made up of hundreds of attorneys, legislative experts, communication strategists, field organizers, and over 1 million volunteers who are working against the harms of the Trump regime each and every day. Your presence here is absolutely key to the fight. As you know, the Trump regime's dangerous agenda is to divide us, terrorize us into silence, and undermine our freedom. They are attacking our immigrant communities, transgender folks, people that need access to medical care and social services, our dedicated public servants, including our veterans. We are seeing people being taken away from their families, from their jobs, from their lives, for simply exercising their free speech rights. We are seeing tens of thousands of federal workers losing their jobs and having their lives upended because of the cruelty of this administration. We're seeing parents worried for their children, families worried for their loved ones, wondering, will they be targeted next? This is the reality Trump's regime has created. They are on a crusade to dismantle our nation by shredding our rights and destroying our sense of security and freedom. That is the aim of tyranny, to come for one of us, to scare all of us, divide us, isolate us, and create chaos. We cannot and we will not succumb to these ruthless and cruel tactics. We must cut through the chaos, stay focused, and build resilience in ourselves and in our communities. I urge us all here today to remember, all of our rights are connected. Your freedom isn't secure if someone else's rights are under attack. It's a violation of all of our rights. And we must say, we know that trans people legislatures, and in our local communities. But we do not and cannot do this work alone. Together, we must continue to fight back. You don't have to be a lawyer, an expert, or have any number of qualifications to do this work. All you need to do is care, to speak up in the face of injustice and tyranny, and show up for your fellow humans. I want to thank each and every one of you today for showing up. It is clear that the people of West Michigan, the people across our state and across our country do not support the actions of this administration. But we care about our neighbors, about our communities, and we will work each and every day to protect one another. Our message here today is clear. This is not Donald Trump's country. It is our president's country. It is the people, and we will fight for it. Thank you all.
Hey everybody, okay, it sounds like we're channeling some energy the right way while we figure out some things on the back end here with the arrest that happened earlier that we talked about of our safety liaison. I'm going to bring Ann to the stage here. We have a really cool activity that I want you to bear with and do. It's creating an amazing movement with us all together here in this space. So listen to what she has to say, take a part of it, and just be in the moment for just a few minutes so we can make this really cool thing happen and all be in the right feelings for this, okay? Cool. Thanks, Ann.
All right. So I keep hearing this saying that rebellions are built on hope. And as I look out at each and every single one of you, you are all giving me so much hope. So let's just take a minute and be present with this moment. Take a breath and soak in this experience. Take stock of this moment in history that we are creating together. Breathe it in. Inhale. Exhale. Because this moment matters. We matter. Our voices matter. You matter. Keep breathing. Breathe in with me. Breathe out. As we breathe together, we kind of start to sound like waves, like water. Water seems to have the reputation of being peaceful and calm. And yet water can carve through stone and literally move mountains. Water is powerful, and so are we. So together, let's call it a storm. I'm guessing that we aren't here today because we're feeling calm and peaceful. So today, I want to hear you rub your hands together if you have been feeling scared. Start snapping your fingers if you've been angry. Start to shush if you've had grief and sadness. Keep all that together. Hand rubs, snap the fingers. Now we're sounding like rain. We're getting the storm moving. We're getting the storm moving. Now that that's some noise, some thunder, if you've got some poster boards, start giving that a shake. Stomp your feet. Pat your legs. Let's build up this storm. Let's make it like what we saw earlier this week from Mother Nature, okay?
that took us through the streets during Women's March and through, was planning to do that today. So, here's the announcement that I'm going to make for you. I personally cannot tell you that indivisible of IGGR is going to put you on the sidewalk safely and all go together in a line. You know your rights. You know what you're allowed to do. You know what you can and can't do. If you're not comfortable doing that, we're going to stay in this park area, make some noise, get loud, move your body, do what you need to do, tell your hands off. If you do want to head out to the sidewalk, we are going to have some safeties on the side over here on your own side, and we're going to start to try to move through that. However, I just want to be clear, we got to be safe. We got to know our rights. Fair Access Police is already out arresting us this morning. So one of our activists, a person using their voice. If you look like me, if
just unplug it here, we can plug it in later. Unplug here. Take your phone. What the heck? Can you just hold it? Just hold this. What the heck? It's okay. I'll just put it in my pocket. Just keep streaming. Okay, how do can I extend it? Huh? Can I extend it? Yeah. How?
Hello everybody! Here's one last thing. On the side of this stage, there's a building. It's broken down. Looks like a restroom.
Wait.
There's paperwork.
I'm sorry, I just need to listen.
Head over here. Here's to the top of the building.
Alright, so good. Start following me.
It is an action item.
I'm trying to find Aunt Sam.
Do about this. Don't just get pissed for one day. Do something. They have Project 2025. We need an action item list. That is a list of things you can do. Take a picture of it. Share it with the people you know, please.
Outside of the front.
Gotta find out where it is first.
We're going to try to get over to the sidewalk. Okay.
There was like
keep an eye out for your ears. Okay? Okay. Mama, who's the person who gave me earbuds? Just a random lady. Where are they? Where is she? I don't know. Because I want to say thank you. I'm going to text Oh, weren't we going to be in the front? We need to find your sister. My aunt, your sister. Oh, there they are.
I agree. Christianity is that's our fault. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. This teaches against all the Abrahamic faith. Yes, it does. But the Bible teaches against Christianity and Islam. No, it's not about Abraham. No, it's not about Abraham.
We have to merge. You can put that higher if you want. It's up to you.
I was just thinking the one thing.
Who has the power? We have the power. 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 We have the power. Who has the power? 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 We have the power. We have the power. Who has the power? 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 It's 100%. We have the power. Who has the power? 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 We have the power. We have the power. Who has the power? 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 We have the power. We have the power. Who has the power? We have the power. Who has the power? We have the power. Who has the power? We have the power. We have the power. Who has the power? 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 We have the power. I need a drink. Woo! Can I have your water a sec? Donald Trump has got to go! Oh ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Oh ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Oh ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Oh ho! Donald Trump has got to go! It's got to go! It's got to go! Ho ho! Donald Trump has 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 got to go! Donald Trump has got to go! Ho ho! Donald Trump has got to go! What's the song? What, Mama? Go up, run up there so you can get him on video. Yeah, go say hi to him, Herb. democracy looks like. This is what 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 democracy looks like.
You doing okay? Okay.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace.
We got the street.
What?
You want to go on the street?
We want to go in the street?
Well, I saw one online that said G-O-T-G-O-T-O. Donald Trump has got to go. I love it. Chapel would love it.
This area to get everybody.
We should sing. Wait, sing it.
They know. They got. I was thinking about bringing my walkie-talkies.
Huh?
Sure.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it's eyes or oh, look, it's me and Lisa. That's right.
This is what democracy looks like. 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 This is.
Show me, tell me. You want to leave one?
Maybe, yeah, that's a photo.
Come on!
We all care. You are cool. Read his sign. Compassion not cruelty. A-hole. Get a life. Trump is destroying America, and he's destroying your children's America.
What? I don't know. What happened?
They were trying to, well, those people are trying to drive, but we're asking them to wait for a couple minutes, and they don't like it because they have big trucks.
Oh my god. Did we lose Sam? Oh, what
Yeah,
is that?
probably.
I'll take baby steps. Laura, I'm right here. I know. Mama, what? Someone said jail website says Emerson was released.
Oh, good. Who said that?
Someone in chat. I don't know.
Oh, good.
I hope they did.
What do we do?
Fight back!
When immigrant rights are under attack, what do we do?
Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is 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 what democracy looks like.
We're just gonna stay near the edge.
Huh?
We're gonna stay near the edge here. I'm not sure what's happening.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Come on up. Donald Trump's got to go!
Let's see how far up we
Ho,
can go.
ho! Donald Trump's got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Donald Trump has got to go! Hey, hey!
What? Hey. Oh, the cops? Oh.
To help
And then the cops pulled up behind you? Oh.
No, but there's two big ass trucks. Inch forward.
Oh,
because they wanted to
nice.
get through. But I didn't see the why don't you just stay in front of
This is what democracy looks like!
And then I was like, they're like, it's okay.
This is what democracy looks like!
I'm just security for her.
Oh, right.
This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like! This is what democracy looks like!
go.
I can't even hear what you're saying.
I don't know. Probably telling him to get out of the road. We can march on the sidewalk.
That's not what democracy looks like.
Just stay on the sidewalk.
What democracy looks like. What?
Like, just stay, right?
I feel like. Oh my god. This is what democracy looks like.
We can't even hear what they're saying.
This is what democracy looks like.
They're like the parents. They're like the grown-ups from the Peanuts.
This is what democracy looks like.
Do we need to get in there? No. We just stay on the sidewalk.
I just don't want them messing with anybody.
Well, we'll just watch. There's a lot more of us than there are of them.
Democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Free Emerson.
Harper said somebody in the live said Emerson was released.
Oh, already?
Well, that's what somebody in the live said. I don't know what they're saying.
We're ordering.
I think
he's eating the microphone.
I think they just want people not to know.
Okay.
We have the power. We got the power. We have the power.
It smells like what?
Tacos.
Tacos?
We have the power. We have the power. We have the power. Who has the power? We have the power. Who has the power?
We have the power.
Who has the power?
We have the power.
Who has the power?
We have the power.
Who has the power?
We have the power.
Who has the power?
We have the power.
Who has the power?
We have the power.
Who has the power?
We have the power.
We have the power. Who has the power?
We have the power.
We have the power.
We have the power.
Woo!
Huh? I don't know, but they need to upgrade their PA system if they want people to understand.
For real. Or you just looking. Dude, we pay you, okay?
The same ones who burn crosses are the same ones who